Hello, welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori, and today I'm going to work on the Margarete Miller collage challenge for week 13. So let's look at what we need. A stirring tool. I have a couple of, well, actually it's the same spoon, but in two different sizes, so depending on what we need. Dictionary page, which I've already glued onto my background so that I don't start with a blank slate. A line of poetry. I have what I think is probably a stanza of poetry. I couldn't find a single line that I liked well enough, but we may be able to cut this down now. I may think a little differently of it. I've got some different labels to choose from. Got a little picture of a path or a road, Cornish road. I have it larger too, but I'm not sure we're going to have room for that. And then the bonus is circles, which I have some circles of, circles of coffee dyed paper to use. And I also have my circle punch in case we decide I want something different. So, okay, let's get started. Let's see what we can put together for this one. Okay. So this is such a big image. I love this image. It's it was the road outside a vacation let that we stayed in the very first time I had to visit Cornwall. It's over on the let's see, what would that be? The east coast of Cornwall. And the property that we stayed in is now, it's called Kessel Barton. But many years ago, in the early 1900s, it belonged to kind of a distant member of my family, and my dad's sister, my Auntie Lily, stayed in this farmhouse when they were in Cornwall during the First World War. She became ill and needed to be separated from the kids, so they sent her off to stay at this house in the country, which I don't think she was too crazy about that, but she had stayed there, and my husband did some research and managed to figure out that in this day and age it is a vacation let. It's been restored from absolutely fallen down to a beautiful place to stay. So we got to stay there the first time we went to Cornwall. When I got to meet my cousins for the first time, and we took my sister and my cousin Robin's husband, and her two daughters got to go with us, and it was a fantastic family building experience. I think that may be a bit big. Let's go. Let's try this one now. Okay. So anyway, a very special place in my heart, this particular road. And the Cornish roads are so narrow that by American standards, I think we would call them paths. they are narrow, like wide enough for one car. I don't know if you can see in this photo, maybe in this one better. That's tire tracks, so that would be like the width of a car. So it's a little bit different than the wide roads and the freeways that we're used to in America. My husband was a trooper, though. He drove us, and he did really well. Okay, so we have our stirring tool, but I think that's going to come later. Let's look at my lines of poetry. I don't know. I think I've said this before. I always say I love poetry, but when it comes down to finding a poem, I did not have a lot of luck. Although I like this because it says, 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth, which this one kind of does. And I think this is, rubber frost, I think. Gosh, I should have written that down, and I thought I was going to remember. Okay, so I have a few different labels. I think these are all from, they're either from Roxy Creations. Yeah, this one I'm sure is probably from Roxy Creations, or from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. One or the other. Let's see. Gosh, I really do like this. Let's see. Try this one more time. This big path down here at the bottom. Anchoring our page. And then I can top the page with the poem. And what would go nicely in between the two? That one. I really do love the color in this one, but go for that. This can come down some. I like the color of the edge of the dictionary page up there. Just want to make sure I don't cover up all the dictionary page. This one is really pretty too, but I think, well, let's try this one. I think it's maybe a bit too light, but, and I cut it out crooked. But I think I could tuck this one in up here. I don't know if these flowers are bluebells, but bluebells always remind me of Cornwall, because they have usually a gorgeous bloom of bluebells, I think, in the spring. And of course we have this giant spoon, which now just looks weird. and seems very out of place with my other stuff, doesn't it? I look forward to seeing what Carol at Oak House Journals does with this, because her stuff always goes together to tell a story. Mine is... Oh, I should have done a fork. Because if I had done a fork, I could have said there was a fork in the road. Oh, am I corny today? We'll try. Let's try that for now. And then I've got circles. Got 3 these circles. You know, these are very much the same color as the. Put them up here. That's not bad. What else do I have? I think I have anything else that's. Oh, I had papers. This color might be better. Some little bits of paper from one of my old piles of paragraphs tag kits from back in the day. It's got kind of a nice texture to it. And I've got glue on my fingers. I apologize. I was doing another video before this one when I was using PVA glue, and apparently didn't get it all washed off like I thought I did. Let's set those over to the side. Let's take these and do a little grouping of them there. Let's see, is that enough contrast? Gosh, this has gone together quickly. If we're good with this, we've got a stirring tool. We've got dictionary page. We've got a line of poetry. We have a label, a path or a road, and circles. Well, that's all the components. And I don't hate it. I kind of like it. Not as crazy about the circles as I'd like to be, but you know, if I want. Now I do want to use the 3 small ones. Do I not want them? I like this configuration, but maybe a little bit higher up. Okay, let's see if I can let's see if I can glue this down the way that I have it laid out now. Okay, set these little guys over to the side. Move that one up, this one over, move the spoon down. Ooh, I just got right into my story tonight. I didn't even say, hope you all are doing well and have had a chance to do something creative today. As I said, I was doing another video before this one. I got kind of behind on my video ideas, and I was trying to get that one done so I could get it posted today. So as soon as I finish this one, I will make sure that that one is posted, and then I will move on to hopefully do one more video today before my husband comes home. That thing label there. Darn, I don't know why it didn't occur to me to do a fork in the road until I was actually making the video, but often that's when the idea strikes, like, oh gosh, I could have, that would have been a bit more clever than a spoon. Though I do love the way the spoon looks. I'm going to put this up here. Sure those pieces are touching. I'm still gluing off over here on the side on my my old printed sheets. There. I think after doing one video that I would be able to talk better. That's straightish. Well, it's going to stay where it is because it's not going to let go of that old book page. The book page is like an 1800s book page. And it's gorgeous, but it's kind of fragile. So it's great for collage. Here. I got little bits of paper stuck. That was stuck to that. Now it's stuck to my finger. Sticky things. There's a little bit of the art glitter glue on this. A little easier for me to control it. And we'll do that. Awesome. I'm always amazed. Sometimes I struggle with these challenges, and sometimes they just come together so very nicely. So nicely that it makes me think I forgot something. Ah, I did. The spoon. There we go. Now, let's see. I don't think we want the big spoon. Maybe. I didn't even try the big spoon. It covers up too much of my Cornish lane. We'll do the small spoon. I use the art glitter glue on this little cutout as well. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, what did I do with the pen? I even brought up this darling little thing to hold my pen, which I didn't use. Ah, here it is. I found this at a flea market the other day, and this morning I thought, that's the perfect place for the pen. I'll practice. I'll have to remember to put it in there. Okay, back to the task at hand. Oh, let me put the glue on my glue stick. The things that I tend to forget once I stop videoing. Okay, week 13 of the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. We have a stirring tool, dictionary page, a line, a stanza, in this case, of poetry, a label, path or road, which is the Cornish road, and then the bonus is circles. And so that's everything. So I will say thank you for joining me today. I hope you will join me again in the future, and bye for now.